So I think we are going to see so much happening in our world. It's going to be, as I said, dramatic, very colourful, very eventful. Don't make your focal point those outer events. Keep bringing yourself back to your anchor and make your anchor something instant, free, simple that you can do anytime. Just remember the baby belly breath that I've talked about. Just shut your eyes, focus 100% on your breath. 100%, you are nothing but the breath. Clear the mind. And you just gradually allow the breath to breathe you. Allow the breath to happen. And very softly just allow the exhale to become longer than the inhale. Just allow that to happen. Just drop into that breath like butter melting in the sun. And within seconds, you are lowering your cortisol levels, your stress levels, your anxiety levels. So your anchor and your center is yourself. This is something we're really going to learn because we are creating all of the time. We are co-creating with the energy of the universe. And we do that in a fairly unconscious, shambolic way generally. Just thoughts rummaging through our heads. We're not aware, we're not very conscious of our thoughts, which are electrical impulse, and our feelings that are magnetic wave. It just kind of jumbles through us. And so part of 2022 is helping us to be much more conscious of our thoughts and our emotions and kind of take command of them. You know, decide to dominate your reality with the frequency you choose. Is it love? Is it joy? Is it freedom? Is it compassion? And it doesn't have to be overexcited. It can be peace. Peace is a high frequency emotion. But when we're co-creating in a kind of random, jumbly kind of way, the structures that we're creating, the geometry that we're creating with the plasma is everywhere. It's just electromagnetically charged ether, if you like. But it forms geometry in that plasma. And if we are incoherent, particularly when we're in low frequency emotions like anger, fear, hate, we get incoherent geometry. It's like interference on a television set. It's not going to produce a beautiful result because everything in the universe is a frequency match. So if we can feel more coherent emotions, which are always higher frequency ones of love, joy, peace, laughter, compassion, gratitude, appreciation, they form coherent geometry in the plasma, almost like this energetic scaffolding that's been built in the plasma. And as we start to add to that, and it's even stronger if we can do this collectively, if we can start to add to that scaffolding, that architecture, we are pulling into reality much more quickly and much more powerfully and much more positively an amazing new earth. I mean, Lynn McTaggart has done some wonderful work on this, as you know. Read her latest book, Power of 8. Even with a group of 8, you can do this much more powerfully than just doing it on your own. But if you're in a community, a group of like-minded people, even if you don't know the detail, come together focused on these beautiful high-frequency energies, and the geometry that we're creating in the plasma is coherent. It's much more symmetrical. Think of Masaru, Dr. Emoto's beautiful symmetrical ice crystals when people directed positive love, positive emotion to the water. I mean, you can find that online very easily, and you can find what was produced when negative emotion was directed at water and then it was frozen, the ugly, asymmetrical, distorted patterns versus the exquisite, symmetrical, beautiful, really beautiful patterns that were created simply by directing positive emotion to water. And think how much our bodies are made up of water. So I hope that's helped you. So 2022 is going to be a wild ride. but it's going to be a ride where we start to step into our sovereignty, where our authority, our power, and start possibly for the first time ever in our lives to really feel that and to see it operating as we pull in through our focus, our intentions, a much, much better new earth.